Hello, this is Brennan, and I've got a qualified journalism student helping me make a video. Okay, I do have my shoes in my hand, but I'll put them on, in fact. New shoes. Voila. Okay, so I'm working on the unified social theory, and it is going to change the world. Okay, but the change is in the near future. We know this. We know that all new beginnings come from a complete emptying of the mind. And so I'm going to explain the whole thing now, from the vehicle of the future, which is like the house of the future, the tower of power, to the sociological realities that children and youth face in geographic new worlds. So this is it's very fundamental, but it's also very subliminal. Press pause. Just for a second. Okay, so we're going to go up here, get the blood running, and I'm going to be chased by the camera. Come on. Jumping up the stairs. Literally flying into the heavens of fantastic colors and a beautiful conceptualization. Okay. And these colors are just amazing in this house, so that's why I decided to film here. And I got a fantastic one, girl here. She's seen all my television shows when I was Doogie Howser, and that's how I met your mother. And she calls all the time, but it's all right. Okay, so basically, see, like this stairway, right? This is how we ascend in. Oh.
It's too dark. Yeah.
Come over here. So this unified social theory is basically about our normal feelings lifting us into heaven. Okay, It's a smoke and mirrors. Hey, and so you are seeing general happiness. You are seeing geographic peace, global peace, and you're seeing what's his name, Neil Patrick. You're seeing Superman and stuff. You're saying, oh, why doesn't we'll have some hero come and save us? And this is what we're expecting. We're expecting some, Jesus, Superman, the guy who's been crucified or something like that. And science is about facts, right? So you have these famous case studies that that's really, you're saying, oh, the world is round, and there's a pole, there's a positive and a negative, and it's basically a spherical reality, and general happiness is supposed to keep us level and balanced, a real peaceful world. So these polar realities of shifting people around the world, colonialism and culture and a way of life and stuff like this. This is very, very important. Press pause. Okay, so the vehicle of the future is one of these most interesting things for me because you look at a car, you look at a Top Gear, and you see that there's too much consumerism, there's too much products, there's too much. Diversity is good when there's normalcy. So I'm doing some notes here about basically, spirit. Spirit is a rite of passage, the spirit rite. And then religion is the normalcy. So you're having faith in ignoring the norms and stuff. This is the bliss. This is sort of, don't get caught into evolution because that's a trap. So we have to have take the language and make sure that it is, make sure that the language is very peaceful and that it's very correct and honest and clear. So basically, the vehicle of the future, the notes are very difficult. But the vehicle of the future is just this. It's an architectural transformation, a way that we can see the window without freaking out about the window. Not saying, okay, there's the highway. Let's go and conquer it like we're Manifest Destiny. We're driving this control. So we have to have control is the one thing that we lack when we are driving a car. Because, we think we have control, but we're just an individual, and the individual is nothing without the group. So this is, to lift, you're going to lift one guy into heaven, Jesus, or are you going to lift heaven into humanity? And it's very sort of that polar sort of, not perception, because that, again, that's like going beyond the norm and saying, okay, I it's all in my head or something like that. Whereas geography
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
So the vehicle of the future will change our lives. Will change the world and make us happy and stuff like that. Make us really, make sure that general happiness is delivered and that we are in love and happy, and not always thinking, oh, I'm going to drive there and I'm going to get that. Instead, we have. Pause. Start it, and I'll say, come on up.
Start it.
It's going?
Yeah.
Come on up here, and
Okay.
we'll talk about.
I have to be careful with the steps.
Our ascension into, a geographic, technological, architectural type of world. So it's highly scientific. You're constantly focusing on what your normal feelings need, what your heart needs to lift your heart, to have those basically those puppet strings that allow you to dance on air, allow you to really allow society to be contained in a very happy ecological world. So it's I don't know. It's
Yeah, I started it.
all right. Okay. So we're basically we're looking at science. We're thinking, how can we possibly balance and navigate the world? It's very troubling for our hearts and for our minds. So we have to somehow conceptualize the world in global peace. So we have to go to the watchtower, go up there, find what it is that we need to know as our human civilization, and then somehow put it together. This will change the world. I have had dinner and coffee and a little drink, so my mind's a little, and been on the bus and the train all day. So okay, so we have to have a system, a future where we have happiness is over our heads, our heart, lifting our heart over our heads, the social fabric, basically, and it's very geometric. So getting the complete system, the complete system is very difficult. All we need to know is that the beams need to be level, so that the present and the future are so level that we are not. There's no anxiety between those two. There's just peace, and this is the level beams, and the full three-dimensional level beams where you have all of them. You have your cantilevers, but you have positive and negatives balanced out. And so this is going to change the world. This is me, okay? So I know people want to, they want to say, it's Superman. Look, he's like unstoppable. He's dynamic. He's whispering. And his mind is full of all the wishes that humanity has. This is it, okay? And I'll write a textbook that will explain this theoretical system of this social fabric of these real fantastic feelings and clear general thoughts that pursue peace most dynamically, more dynamically than we could possibly imagine. And that's basically it.